Well, I've kept you all waiting long enough, I think. We're back, and quite frankly, probably better than ever. Yes, it's for the first time in the 2010-2011 season, we are here from the OTN News Desk, and from a brand new location, because I know many of you have been wondering, where is Troy Boy going to be doing his legendary video work from if he's not using the OFL Media Center, because he doesn't live in the OFL Media Center, the Molson Media Center anymore? Well, I found a better location. I'm right here at the LA Studios in fabulous downtown Lacombe, the brand new city of Lacombe, home right here for Sunny 94, your favorites of the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Check us out, sunny94.com. Shameless plug number one, and I think you'll be pleasantly impressed. Now, let's waste no more time. It's Thanksgiving weekend here north of the border, so I thought it'd be kind of great to, bring in somebody who typifies Thanksgiving south of the border as well as the National Football League at the same time. So it is my esteemed pleasure to welcome perhaps the biggest guest we have ever had on the OTN News Show, the one and only John Madden. John, Coach, first of all, thank you very much for joining us. Second of all, happy Canadian Thanksgiving.
Well, thank you very much, Troy. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm not going to lie to you, I'm a bit confused with this whole Canadian Thanksgiving coming in October. I mean, wouldn't it make a whole lot more sense to have your Thanksgiving and our Thanksgiving be the same Thanksgiving? I mean, I'm assuming the difference has something to do with the metric system. I'm no expert, but what I do know is that turkeys are birds with wings, but they don't fly, and I don't fly either, which gives us something in common. Most people think I'm a turkey anyway.
Well, that's some great insight already, John. Now, before we take a look at the OFL standings, what has been the biggest story in your mind so far in the National Football League this season?
There has been a lot of great stories in the NFL this year. I could talk about a whole lot of things, but I'm going to talk about Brett Favre. I mean, really the name of the league should be changed to the Favre Football League, because that's how amazing this guy is. And I know things really haven't gone that well for Brett Favre so far this season, but the Minnesota Vikings have just got to step back and let Brett Favre be Brett Favre. And when you do that, when you let Brett Favre go out and do what Brett Favre does best, that's when you and Brett Favre is going to have success. Just don't ask me what it is that Brett Favre actually does.
That is an excellent point, John. Now let us turn our attention to the OFL standings. We have some very interesting developments early on in this season, don't we, John?
Yeah, we really do, Troy. You can see over here that Gillard is still your overall leader, but then you take a look over here and see that Marcus had another great week. Tony came out of nowhere. He's just 2 points back, and really, he could almost take the lead. Tony also just 2 points behind Marcus, nice and close in there, and then you've got these two guys in the middle who you expect big things from, but for the most part, they've kind of pooped the bed so far this year. And then you come over here to the right side, you have these guys from Edmonton. Really, none of them are really even close to being factors right now, and not to anyone's surprise, really. And then over here, way on the left side, you got the commission. He's doing his own thing, but for the first time ever, he's still in contention at this point of the year. He could win the whole darn thing.
Yeah, that is definitely some great insight, John, but I couldn't help but noticing you have something else on your mind right now, don't you?
I'm going to be straight with you, Troy. I'm really, really hungry right now, and to me, Thanksgiving means turducken. I mean, you can't get any better than stuffing a chicken inside of a duck, inside of a turkey, unless you stuff that turkey inside of Brett Favre.
Well, that's an interesting point. I never really thought of it that way, John. But thank you very much, John, for joining us on Canadian Thanksgiving. It's been a thrill having you here. That's it. That's all OFL members for this week. The first edition of the OTN News for the new season. Get out there, get your picks in, get them in on time. We don't need any late gates this year. And most of all, enjoy your families. Happy Thanksgiving.